guys, I just finished taking Panda out and I'm getting ready to get on my treatment. Obviously I made coffee. So anyway, you might hear it in my voice. I've got a little bit of a going on. I don't know what it is. Last night was pretty interesting. While I was watching the Tampa Bay Lightning game, which was really fun to watch. It was a really good game. We lost, but it was a really good game. But I started feeling off when I was watching it, and then I proceeded to have a fever for the next like 5 hours-ish. And then it went away, and this morning I feel fine. Like, it's like a head cold, because it's like, I don't know if it's allergies or sinus infection or what, but anyway, because it's like from here up. My lungs feel great. You know, my O2 is still like 199. I'm not coughing, coughing here and there from sinus drip, but like not coughing, not getting out of breath. Like my lungs feel fine. But yeah, I've got sneezing and fever and it's all sorts of fun. So I was planning on, but besides that, I feel fine. Like this morning I was, well, let's be honest, real life. I was dancing around the kitchen while making my coffee, listening to music. So, like, I don't feel, like, sick, but I feel sick at the same time, if that makes sense. But anyway, so I was planning on going for a run today, but I think I'm gonna not do that, just to whatever it is, give it a break, give my body a break to rest. If I don't run a fever today, because I don't have one right now, it's 1 o'clock, then I will go for a run tomorrow, but I'll just kind of play it and see. I hate having to take the day off. I don't have to take the day off. I could go for a run. Like, I feel well enough that I could, but could and should are two totally different things. Could I? Yes. Should I? No. So, I will hopefully be able to do it tomorrow. I hate taking time off right now because that 5K is so close, but I've already conceded myself to the fact that I'm not going to run the whole thing, and as long as I finish before 48 minutes, I'll be happy, because I'll beat my other one. As long as I finish, really, I'll be happy. But, so, yeah, I gotta get on my treatment and just kind of see how today goes. I think after my treatment, I might go sit outside. It is such a beautiful day. I did not want to come back in after I took Panda out. I was like, I just want to stay out here. But I have to do a treatment. So after my treatment, I think I'm gonna go sit outside and just enjoy the day. So, hope you guys are having a good day as well, and I'll see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, so the good news is I am feeling so much better than yesterday so far. I mean, my fever didn't kick in until about 5:30, I guess, but it's 4:18 and so far so good. The only thing I'm really doing today is sneezing. My brain's out and it's kind of annoying, but I'll take it. So anyway, I think I'm gonna go sit outside for a little bit. Like I said, I was gonna plan to run today, but even though I'm not like feeling bad or having a fever or anything, I don't know if that's because I've been resting or just because yesterday was a fluke and it was weird, or any possible combination of things. So I just don't want to stress out my body when it was already stressed yesterday. So I'm just gonna take it easy, but I think I am gonna go sit outside because it's such a beautiful day. It's a little on the hot side, it's 80 degrees, but I'm thankful to have the warm weather back because it got cold for Florida. About, I guess, a week and a half ago, and even last night, like, we still dropped into the 40s. So I like the warmer weather. It's, you know, it's springtime now. It can be warm. But yeah, so just gonna go sit outside. I might call my grandma, I might just listen to music. I haven't really decided yet, but so far so good, and hopefully it will stay that way. I don't know, but for me personally, there's something so calming and peaceful and beautiful about watching the wind push the water. That's what I loved on the cruise too. Like, my favorite thing to do when we went on that cruise was to just sit out on the boat deck and watch the waves roll by, and just, I don't even know how many hours I just spent staring at the ocean. Same with going to the beach. I'll just sit there and watch the waves come in, and then I love that I don't even have to leave, you know, well, I do have to leave my house, but I don't have to leave where I live. Just come out and watch the water being pushed by the wind. It's a lot nicer when it's being pushed that way, unlike the other day when it was flying at my face. But because that fountain can reach all the way over here. But it's just nice. I'm so thankful to live here. I've always loved water. I love swimming and stuff, but I've always loved just watching water. Like when I was at Cedarville, I'd go out to the lake a lot when it was warm enough to just watch the water. And it's just always been one of my favorite things to do. Hey guys, so I just came back in from being outside. I stayed out there maybe 20 minutes, but it got hot. You saw the lake. It was gorgeous. And then as I was coming back inside, I saw this really pretty tree. Come on. There you go. It's like red flowers. I'm not sure if they're flowers, something on it. Anyway, it's really pretty. And I wanted to touch on, while I was out there, I was thinking about how different seasons can be different, but appreciating each one of them. And I mean that in the literal and non-literal sense. In the literal sense, you have obviously, you know, spring, summer, fall, and winter, and in the non-literal sense, the seasons of life. And I think kind of combining the two together in a way, I was thinking about the fact, I was just looking around at the, you know, the apartments out there, and I was thinking about the fact how I used to love in December when everything was like lit up and there was holly jolly music and it was just like very festive. And then there was me that was thinking like, you know, that was great, but I like where I'm at right now, watching the trees start budding, watching the flowers coming out, watching spring erupt into the air and things come back to life, which is like one of my favorite parts of the year. And so it's Christmas, and it was just like, you know, it's interesting because in January, when we were exiting the holiday season and we were putting away the trees and stopped listening to the Christmas music, I mean, let's be honest, I still listen to it sometimes, but on a regular basis, and just all of the wrapping and festivities went away, I was really sad and bummed out about it. I was like, oh man. And then it's like, well, here comes spring, and I wouldn't want to go back to Christmas right now because I'm enjoying where I'm at right now. And in the same way, it's like I'm looking forward to summer and going to the beaches and, you know, swimming a lot, and like, you know, and in the fall we have our cruise. And, you know, all these things coming up, but I am content where I'm at right now. I am content with this sunny day and the trees and the butterflies. I saw a monarch this morning, and just watching spring come in. And I don't want to skip to summer. I don't want to go back to December. I want to be right where I'm at on March the 9th, watching spring come in. So I was just thinking about how it's interesting just appreciating where you're at at any given point, and that can translate over into the non-literal sense of, you know, I'm appreciating where I'm at health-wise. Now I've had this little fluke of a thing the past day and a half, no fever today so far, but you know, the beginning of this year was a huge struggle, and I'm now at the point, because Trikafta kind of, you know, essentially completely changed my life. I'm not coughing, I'm not nearly getting sick as often. And also an interesting point on that, this is the first time I've been sick or whatever it is since starting Trikafta, so I'm coming from a whole new basis too. I don't actually know what to expect this time from being sick, so that'll be interesting. But anyway, and I'm happy, and I'm looking forward to what it might do for me months down the road, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about what it's doing for me right now on a day-to-day basis is more important to me than how it's making me feel today is more important to me than how it's going to make me feel in July. And so I'm just appreciating where I'm at right at this moment, and just enjoying the ride, and the different changes that come with it. So I was just thinking about that. It sounds super deep. It wasn't that deep in my head, but I'm just thinking about that while I was sitting out there. And now I'm just gonna hang out inside. It was nice, but it's a little bit hot. My dad's gonna start his vacation tomorrow, so we might be going swimming a little bit. We're also gonna go to the Titanic Museum, and I'm just so excited for all this stuff, but I'm also gonna play it safe. Like, if I do start running more fevers, I'm not gonna go out. I don't want to push my body, but we'll see. But you know, I'm supposed to fly next week too. Fly in 8 days, so it's really kind of crappy timing, but you know, we'll see. Like I said, today I feel fine, so, well, fever-wise, I'm sneezing my brains out, but that's okay. So anyway, but yeah, so just a couple of thoughts running through my head, and yeah, just overall having a pretty good day. So thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'd like to know, what is your favorite season? What is your favorite season, and also what do you like about all of them? Because there's always something that can be found, I think, in everyone. Spring, I love, you know, everything coming back to life, and summer, I love the long days of just, you know, swimming and oceans, and a lot of people take vacations then. Fall, I love the return of pumpkin spice and the anticipation of the holidays ahead and all the beautiful colors. We don't get the beautiful colors in Florida, but I know, like, when I went to Arkansas, or oh my gosh, when I flew over, what was it? I think Nashville, it was so pretty. And then winter, I love the holiday season. I love snow. We don't get snow here, but other areas, you know, in Arkansas, we would get snow, and the appreciation of cold weather after having hot weather. So there's just some of my favorite little things about each season. So I'd love to know yours. And with that, thank you guys so much for coming along on my day today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.